Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and another video here. So today we are continuing my Destash with me series where for the first time in my nail polish collecting life, I am attempting a destash. It's been a little bit since my last one just because holidays and other videos kind of took priority, and I'm just taking my time with this. There's no exact number I'm trying to destash. There's no specific goal in mind other than just getting comfortable with letting go, especially of polishes that I will never wear, I don't like, or, I think are pretty, but just not on me, and I think that other people could benefit from. So, no idea what I'm gonna do with everything yet. Some of them I think I will sell, some of them I will give away to friends and family. It just kind of depends, and I thought I would take you guys with me as I go through. And I'm going backwards. So I started with Z. So I started with like Zoya and Zombie Claw. And I've been working my way through. So it looks like we are on Q's and S's here. All of these polishes that I quote unquote destash technically are going into my purgatory box, which I'll share that with you at the end. And then once I've gone through all of my drawers, I have 3 more Helmers plus 1 drawer to go through with you guys. Once that's done, we will go through the purgatory box together one final time, give myself one final chance to touch and look at everything before I decide what will stay and what will go. And that's just kind of my process. I like to put stuff away for a while before I truly get rid of it, because here's the thing. I am diagnosed with obsessive compulsive disorder, and I have an issue where if I'm not using it right now, I feel like I don't need it because I don't like unnecessary clutter. And I went through several years of my life where I would throw things away and then a week later I would need it. And then I'd have to go rebuy the item. And so what I found has worked for me is putting stuff in a box, out of sight, out of mind, and coming and revisiting it later when my brain isn't so frazzled. So that's what I'm doing with the nail polish. And I'm only doing 1 to 2 drawers at a time in order to not overwhelm myself either. Because eventually you get to this point where you're like, yeah, no, and you don't really think critically, and I don't want that to happen to me. So, as you can see, these drawers are, this one is almost all Sally Hansen, it's got some Revlon, so like mostly drugstore. This one's like half, actually this one's mostly drugstore too, but then we have a bunch of Sassy Sauce as well. And as you've seen, my drawers don't look very impeccable right now, because I know I'm going through the destash. I've been just tossing stuff around, throwing things in. And then once I'm done destashing, maybe we can go through my drawers together and reorganize. So let's go through these drawer by drawer. I have swatch wheels in case I want to swatch anything. This one has something on it. I don't know. To make a decision, let's start with this drawer. Okay, so I've zoomed us in a little bit and moved the light so that maybe there's not as much glare. I haven't painted my nails. Well, I have. Yesterday I swatched the entire Starly Winter Carnival collection in one sitting, which that was a lot. So I'm just like, I don't feel like painting my nails right now. So let's go through some polishes. So the first one we have here is the Quixotic Keep Your Eye on the Fall. This was gifted to me, and it's like my only Q brand, so I really don't want to get rid of it. Definitely a good fall polish. So I think it's my only Quixotic. I might have one other in here, but probably not. So definitely hanging on to that one. We've got some Red Eye lacquer in here. I really like their logo because I really like frogs. If you don't know, Rob's favorite animal is like all of them, but he really likes frogs. And so anytime I see anything frog related, I kind of think of him. So let's see here. This is Twinkle Sprinkle. I got this in the Polish Nook Advent Calendar. And honestly, I remember when I swatched it, I really didn't like it. It's very sheer, as you can probably tell. And that purpley red lean is not for me. So I'm going to put that in the purgatory bin. This one is called What's My Age Again? This one I got at PBE last year at the meet and greet. It was the maker's birthday. And if you walked up to her and told her happy birthday, like, and she told you this, like, she was like, if you come up to me and say happy birthday, I'll give you a free special edition polish. And I appreciated it, but I felt like such a jerk because I'm like, happy birthday, where's my free polish? I just was like, oh, I was uncomfortable, but I It's like I have to keep that. This one is Never Sleep Again Freddy. This one I got at my first PBE. Oh my goodness. And it is a grungy green with like the red flakes, a la Freddy Krueger. Have to keep that. This one's called Diamond Rain, and I bought this from Polish Pickup last year in March, and it says it glows in the dark. I remember being very disappointed in the glow quality, but then somebody said I need to use like I think like a UV flashlight. So I want to hang on to this and try it again. Let's see. This is the Loop, and this is Bean There. So these were both PBE VIP bag polishes, and this one is reflective and this one is magnetic. So let me get a magnet. So let's test out the magnetic. Not that I'm really wearing a lot lately. I don't know if you guys can see, pretty faint, and the color isn't really my thing, so I will pass on that one. And then Bean There, this looks like it could be really fun or it could be really sheer. I'm like neither here nor there on reflectives lately. Okay, let's see. Oh wow, that one looks really, really sparkly. So that's just one coat, and I know you guys can't see the reflectiveness of it on this camera, but it's throwing a lot of rainbows. It's got like kind of like crushed elements in there as well as glitter. So I actually am going to keep that one. Next we have the Raising Cane's Glossy and Saucy. It says, if you can't read that, it says novelty item. Product is not edible, and I feel like they put that on there specifically for me. This, I bought this literally from Raising Cane's online. I have never eaten at Raising Cane's. I don't know anything much about them, except that like Raising Cane is like the name of the guy's dog or something. I bought this because it's gross and food themed and like a novelty. I love novelty gross food things. So you can't get rid of that. And it was so cheap. It was like $6. I was like, thank you. Let's see. We'll do all the drugstores last. This is RX Los Angeles. You know what? This looks a lot like that reflective I just pulled. So let's see. Let's swatch it right next to that one. Okay, so this looks more like topperish. And this one looks more like I could build it up or use it as a topper. You can see like there's just a lot more color to this one. And I have some reflective toppers already and like sparse glitter toppers. This is not the first one I think of when I reach for anything like that. Actually, the first one I think of is I have one that is like Lisa Frank and Orly. So that's what I would reach for. This is called Hollow Bells, by the way. And I'm going to put that in the purgatory bin. What is this? This is Saki Cosmetics. Their label is matte. It's weird. So I got this at PBE. It's called Quebec. Or Quebec, if you want to be real American about it. I don't think I'm going to like that. It's like, it's just so sheer and jellyish, and I feel like somebody could be way more creative with it than me, but it's just not my style. So I'm going to pass. I like the bottle though. I like a square bottle. This one is Rugged Beauty. It's called Broken In Overalls, and I got this in like a kind of like a Destash Cork Manicures. Like she was destashing a bunch and she was like, if you want everything on my destash, flat fee, here you go. And so it came in that. It's just a really nice, deep, like indigo. And I've worn it a couple times. I use it as like a base for toppers in the like 3 times a year I wear a topper. And I don't want to wear like a black. It's like a little bit lighter. So I'm going to hang on to this one. I also just like the bottle. And then it looks like we've got a whole bunch of Rogue here. Yeah, all of it's Rogue. Okay, so this one this is called 25 and Older, and look at that. Like, we don't even need to, like, we don't need to question that one. That one's staying. I bought this, and I bought it with this one, which is called The Ugliest Polish in the World. This was a limited edition, and then this one was for Lacquer to Lash's birthday, it looks like. So yeah, these two are staying. These are newer acquisitions, and I love them with my whole heart. Let's see. This one is Naked or Not. I got this from Polish Pickup. I just really like, it looks like cookies and cream, but with rainbows just scattered in it. So that one can stay. Let's see. This one's called Purgly, and this was part of a like ugly duo that they did with somebody else. I can't remember who, but I have the other one somewhere. this one's staying. It's like I like this. I don't know why. It's like, I just really enjoy swatching these. And I know you guys probably want to see some of them. So it's got this like red shift in it. And it's this kind of steely green. I don't know how else to describe it. I don't know. Green and red like this. It's perfect. It reminds me of the Stylo Fingers polish a little bit. So that one can stay. Now these two, they're similar, but they're different, right? So this is from one of the first polish pickups ever that I participated in. This is called Jack, and it's based off of Jack from Animal Crossing. And then this one is called Razzle Dazzle, and this one came in the Polish and Beauty Expo VIP. And it almost looks like they're almost the same, but with like slightly different sized chunks in it. So let's swatch them next to each other and kind of see. So this first one is Jack, and it's like a indigo-ish looking base with very like fall flame iridescent flakes. And then the other one that I got from Polish and Beauty. Okay, see, this is why we swatch things. That's a much darker purple, whereas this one's got more of a blue lean. Very important distinction. And this one's got more chunks in it. And this one's got more flakes. So I'm going to keep them both because I can. I like them both. This one was gifted to me. It's called You Slay Me, and it is a green with red in it. So it's like when I see these, I think like Christmas, but also like I said, like Freddy Krueger-ish. And I really like this. I love those red metallic flakes in there. So I'm not getting rid of it. I know this was gifted to me because I don't use these things. And so like sometimes when people trade polishes, they'll send you like their old like swatch ring or like their swatch stick. I don't do that because I keep mine for like reference purposes, but you know, I appreciate it when people do. I also just still make my own because I have a very specific system. So yeah, that one can stay. And I think that's all of the like non-drugstore stuff from this drawer. So let's get into like the more drugstore stuff, because I have not fallen out of drugstore, but certain drugstore I just am not drawn to anymore. Like for example, Revlon. I bought a lot of Revlon at the beginning of my nail polish journey. Now I don't ever buy Revlon. And Sally Hansen, I buy very specific Sally Hansen. So looking at this top down, there's two I already know I'm absolutely going to keep. This is called Cactus Makes Perfect, and this is Butterscotch. Amanda from It Is Amanda, she gave these to me recently, and these are my colors. I want to keep them. I also want to keep this one because I bought this recently, and like the shimmer in it just looks really fun. I haven't worn it yet. This is Unicorn Top Coat, so I'm going to keep that. This is another salon manicure, but I'm not really, this is called Purple Pulse. I don't feel like I need to keep this one. I feel like I probably have, oh, it's like really liquidy. Let's put it right over that black. Oh yeah, that's really thin. So we'll get rid of that one. That one's going in the purg bin. What else? This is hard because it's like, oops, I just dropped that face down on the carpet. It's hard because a lot of these were my first polishes, so I feel like nostalgic for them, but at the same time, I'm like, I haven't worn a lot of these in a bajillion years. Let's start with the, what do you call these? The Insta-Dries, because these are gonna be fairly easy. The Insta-Dries I wanna keep are collab shades. So I'm gonna keep all of the Sesame Street ones. I'm gonna keep all of the Crayola ones. And then I have a couple of these Peeps ones. I'm going to keep those too, because the reason I buy these is specifically because they're collabs and I like the IP, the property that they are collabing with. Those I want to keep. So we'll set this in the keep. This one is Wild Watermelon. This is Elmo Loves Hue. I don't know if you guys want to know all the names, but this is an old one. This is like an original one that I bought. This is Pink Blink. We can get rid of that. These are Carnation Pink and Cotton Candy. The Crayola ones are all named after actual Crayola crayons. This is Wild Strawberry. This is from the first Crayola one they did, where these were like the plastic things that rip off the cap. And then like the later ones, they just printed it right on the cap. So I wish I had them all printed right on the cap. Rapid Red. This is another one of the first polishes I bought. You can see like it just looks little bit chunky, so we'll get rid of her. I also bought Raisin Red. From the get-go, I was like buying colors where I'm like, yeah, they look different. Let's see. This one's Sonic Bloom. That's a nice color, but I just, Insta-Dry, I think they're good for the price, but I find that they chip a little bit faster on me. This is Scarlet. That's a Crayola. Oh, this one's not a Crayola. This one's called Just in Wine. It is a really pretty color, but I just, like I said, I don't wear these as often as I should. So I need to just make space, and I love this one. This one's called Perfect Blendship. Bert and Ernie love each other so much, and I love them. Let's see. These are two. Oh, look at how separated that is. This one's called Presto Pink, and this one is Cinna Snap. So we'll purgatory those. And then the last few, these are all Crayolas. So like these two look exactly the same, but one is Bittersweet Shimmer and one is Big Old Dip of Ruby, or Big Dip O Ruby. This is Shimmering Blush, Razzmatazz, and Razzle Dazzle Rose, and all of those are being kept. My foot is falling asleep. Okay, now we have these weird silver cap ones, and they're not all the same. This is the thing with Sally Hansen. They're like, let's reuse so much. These are Gem Crushes, this is Diamond Strength, and this is HD. Like, what? I don't know. Let's shake these all up together at the same time, and then let's swatch them. So this is, what is this called? Showgirl Chic. I don't think I like this. Yeah. Ooh, wow, that is a crazy long brush. Okay, the coverage on that is pretty wild. That's really good coverage for a drugstore glitter. It's icy though, so it's not for me. Let's purgatory that. This looks like gross. We'll try it two ways. So this, oh yeah, that's like probably needs to go over a dark color. So let's, okay, even that doesn't look good. That one, I like the little gem on the bottle, but that one's gotta go. We've got this Gem Crush, which is Lady Luck. It's not really my color, but I like the, oh my gosh, that, okay, yeah, no. I like the chunky hollow glitters in there, but like that is not for me. Bye, girl. And last but not least, this is probably the only one that I feel might stay. Oh, wait, that's kind of nice. I bet putting that over black would be really nice. Or even just a couple coats. I'll keep that one. That one can stay. This, half full. I have better blacks than this. Oh. Okay. That's I don't know if you guys saw how absolutely gummy that is. So that's a no-go. Goodbye. Here's where I'm scared. Here's the problem. Here, right here, the chrome nail, oh, get out of here. The chrome nail makeup. These are, what the heck? Why am I blind? These are like, I got these in a random Destash, and there's so many of them. And as you can see, like, these aren't gel, although they look like they would be because of the type of bottle they're in. And I don't really wear metallics like this anymore, but there's something about these polishes where I'm like, it's almost like nail polish history. So I don't want to get rid of them, but I also never wear them. And I'm like, would anybody buy these? Would they like sell for any like reasonable amount? Is it even worth my time? Oh, that one's really pretty. Is it worth my time? And it's just like so many of them are so similar that I'm almost just like, what's, oh, see, like, look at how different that looks from the outside of the bottle. Like, it's a really nice, like, oceany blue. And the outside of the bottle, I don't know if it's, like, faded or what, but, like, okay. Here's the thing. I know I don't wear these. There's no feasible reason for me to keep these. And I'm super on the fence. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them all in the purgatory bin. And then maybe, we'll see. We'll see. The purgatory bin is exactly that. It's like we don't know. But I can tell you I've worn one of these once, I think is really, that's how many I've worn, is one time. Okay. These are the Revlon Parfumerie, or however you say it. I ain't French. They're like scented polishes. These were my first scented polishes. This one's called Moonlit Woods. This one's called Winter Mint. I think this is hideous. This one's not that great either. So these are both ugly. I bought these because I like the bottles. I like that they look like little perfume bottles. But I have little perfume bottles. Like, I don't need to keep these because they look like little perfume bottles. Because what are they? They're sitting in there. Like, I don't even see them unless I open this drawer, which is almost never because it's like all Sally Hansen and I barely ever wear that. We don't need to keep these. These can go. Goodbye. This is my one and only Rimmel polish. Let's take a look at that. That's a goofy green. I just forget Rimmel is even a brand. I know that one of my Sally Hansen Insta Dries looks pretty much exactly like this. It's like the Oscar the Grouch one, I'm pretty sure. So this one can go. And now, I love doing that. These are all Revlons. So I can instantly tell you, no, I can't. This one's a no-go. This one's called Aloof. It's like a grayish white and it's very frosty. This one's called Whimsical and bleh, that's just so ugly. Like, not even in the fun way. So that one can go. This one is a really nice topper. So I am going to hang on to that one. This one's called Metallic. And I think I wore this for when I did Vlogmas. I did like these really fun like Skittle Manis where I picked like 5 Christmas aesthetics and made 5 Skittle Manis based off of them. And I used this, I'm pretty sure, but it's just not my vibe. Here's 2 more that are just like that green that I just didn't like. It's Girly and Blue Mosaic. Both of those can go. I'm not going to wear those. This one's called Heavenly, and it's similar to the ones I just got rid of, only it's like one you would layer, and you guys know me, I'm not going to do that. Okay, this one is Facets of Fuchsia, and I just feel like the rest of these I kind of want to swatch. Let's speed swatch them. That's a no. I don't really like that like thin black base. It just doesn't look very good. So that's going to go Espresso. It's fine, but I have other browns. Gray Suede. I remember when I bought this. This one is like, I think it dries down matte. And it's just, ew. The swatch stick gets really powdery, so I have to like brush it off. I'm going to get rid of that one. This is Teak Rose. I remember really liking this color. And now I'm like, oh, that's really like watery. Let's pass. Yeah, I think I can just, even if I like these colors, I don't wear Revlon. It's just like a personal mental bias. So let's get rid of those. So literally this is what we've reduced the first drawer down to, which that's pretty good. I kind of knew though that was going to go down a lot. So let's get into the second drawer. Okay, so here's drawer number 2. As you can see, we have a lot more Sally Hansen, a couple more different versions of Sally Hansen, Sinful Colors and Sassy Sauce and some other, I think maybe that's mostly it. So again, we are keeping all of the Crayolas and all of the Sesame Street. So I'll tell you all the names of them so you guys know, but this is Think Big. This is Hair Glitter, Big Bird. Let me see if I can find all of those. This is C is for Color, the Cookie Monster one. This is Turquesa Brillante. I am not a Spanish speaker. I'm sorry if my accent is bad. This is Am I Not Adora Blue. My brother was obsessed with Grover. He had a little Grover doll that he would like freeze and then throw at us and then suck on it. I don't know. Don't ask. This is Zippity Zap. This is Up to Snuff. Is that all of them? Oh, here we go. This is One Polish. This is the Count. I love him. Oh, there's like one right in front of my face. Here's the Oscar the Grouch one. This one's called Scram. Love him. Love the worm. And then, oh, here's my other 2 Peeps ones. We have Peeps Yellow and Peeps Blue. Very creative naming convention, I gotta say. And then let's pull all the Crayolas. This one is Granny Smith Apple. This is Sheen Green. This was the metallic crayon series. Do you guys remember when the metallic crayons were like, I don't know. I feel like they came out when I was a kid, but maybe they were just like a re-release. I don't know. Loved them. This is Denim. This is Cerulean. Makes me think of the X-Files. There's an episode called Pusher where the guy gets all these people to drink blue paint and he's like, he can like just talk to you, and he's like cerulean blue, and he like gets you to like do stuff that he wants. He like pushes you. I love the X-Files, so I'm gonna stop talking now before I just tell you about every episode. But yeah, cerulean. This is Wisteria, Sky Blue, and Vivid Violet. Oh, I really like this one. This was like the pastel spring line that they did. This one's called Sea Green. This was from that same line. I don't like this color. I love yellows. It's just not my vibe, the pastel yellow, but I'm keeping this because I want to have the whole set. This one's called Canary. I love this because they're different, but they're the same. Atomic Tangerine and Sunset Orange. Again, very similar. We have Melon and Apricot. This is Alloy Orange. Metallic Seaweed. I like the name of that. I really like, this one's called Inchworm. Very cute. That's not a crayon. This one is Dandelion. What is this? Blutiful. This is Purple Heart. A couple more metallics here. Look at these. Like, come on. These ones were even in the same set. Deep Space Sparkle and Sonic Silver. This is Rasmic Berry. Bedazzled Blue. And then, let's see. I think this is the last of the crayons. So this is Blast Off Bronze. We have Metallic Sunburst. And then this one is just white. So keeping all of those that I just named off. And then we have some other Insta-Dries here that we can talk ourselves through. This is Lickety Split Lime. I have greens in better formulas, so I don't need this. This is Lightning. And again, I think I showed you guys in a previous video, like I have a lot of yellows that look exactly like this. I don't need it. Orange You Fast. This color, actually, okay. I actually kind of like this color. So maybe I need to shake that one up a little bit more. Like, look at how weird that looks in there. That's a really pretty orange. I kind of want to keep that one. Let's keep that one. I like that color. Very cute. This one is Irish Luck. I remember buying this early on because I had this like pinup girl dress that had cherries all over it, and I wanted to do cherry nail art. So I bought this in like one of those reds that I showed you earlier, and whew, it would look bad. This is Pedal Pusher, don't need that. This one is Plummet, don't need that. Leapin' Lilac, pass. Okay. Last three of the Insta-Dries. This one, ooh. That one's really separated. Let's see. Oh, okay. Hello, love that. Very Tigers-ish. I mean, it's not the exact colors, but very Detroit Tigers. I'll keep that too. So these two, this one is really, I remember buying this because it was like super cheap at Ulta, and it says it dries matte. I really like this kind of color. And I feel like with a second coat and it drying down matte, that could be really interesting. Quite pretty. So I'll keep that one. Now this one, I know I said I was going to keep all of the collab polishes, but this is ugly because it's white. I don't like white color. I don't like white color. I don't like white polishes that much. And I'm not like, there's like 3 flavors of Jelly Belly that I specifically like. And my brother really likes Jelly Belly. Maybe I'll give this to him. But I'm not going to keep this one. I don't have a, Jelly Belly doesn't hold a special place in my heart in the same way that like Crayola and Peeps and Sesame Street do. So I'll keep these ones, but I'll get rid of the Jelly Belly. So up top is keep, to the left is Destash or Purgatory. Okay, what's next? These ugly bottles. Again, oh no, these are all nail prisms, but they have like different logos. Okay. Let's swatch them just for fun. Oh, yeah, actually, this is also a nail prisms. What? Like, let's swatch these 4 just for fun, but I probably won't keep any of them. I just don't understand, like, why does Sally Hansen create so many lines? Do they see like an improvement in, that's gross, in buying? Like, do people like, they want to try the new lines, so like they see an uptick in sales, and then when the sales drop off, they just start a new line? Like, what's going on? Are they doing something weird? I'm going to pass on that one. This one is called, by the way, Mandarin Garnet, so no to that one. This one is Blush Diamond. I have a feeling that's an instant no. That's kind of a cute, like, if you wanted a very, I feel like this reminds me of like the Holo Taco, the coffee, the crushed coffee hollows. Oh my gosh. But I don't want that. This one looks like it could be like a duo multi-chrome. Ruby Sapphire. But yeah, they just have like 1,000 lines. Oh no, that's not for me. So we'll pass on that. And last but not least, but maybe least, we don't know. It's just called Diamond. The bottle's so weird. Oh, it's got like such a nubby little, just a nice, very light, hollow silver. Nothing you can't get anywhere anymore. So I don't need that one either. Now this one I know I'm going to keep. This, it's called Persistent. And last year I did this thing where I made a rack where I just drew numbers and then whatever the number corresponded with on my nail polish list went on the rack, and this was one of them. And I was like, I'm going to hate that. And I wore it and I actually really liked it. If I have a swatch, I'll try and pop it up. It's called Persistent. I already said that, Hillary. But yeah, it's just, I'm really into these, like, especially with my nail length right now. They look like crap because I swatched 12 polishes in a row yesterday. But with my nail length right now, these types of polishes, I feel like they look really, really nice. If you think they don't tell me, because I want to live in that. I want to live that lie. Oh, hey, I missed this one. I'm sure a lot of you were screaming at me. This one's called On My Gray. I love gray. I love a gray polish. So let's see. Maybe I want this one. That's a really pretty gray. Yeah, we'll keep that one. It's kind of got like almost like the lightest hint of lavender in it. I don't know. This one is called Lemon Shark. Oh, my ring caught on the... I'm so scared I'm going to break my ring. This separates so bad. The cap, like, barely stays on. This is Triple Shine. Does this even exist anymore? I wore this, I think, one time. It wasn't very good, so goodbye. Okay, so we've got some extreme wears. These were another one that I used to be fairly into and not so much anymore. Obviously, I only have 6, so but they're another one that was like, I think they were like $2.99, so I would buy them. This one I will keep. It's called Babe Blue. I don't even have to look at it. I know, because look at the fill line. This is one I wore the crap out of. I should just finish it. I remember when I bought this when Pacific Blue kind of was like popular, and I was like, I like this one better, so I got that one. The rest of these though, this is like a black and white, like hex and hair glitter topper. Nothing too special about this. I'm going to get rid of it. And if I really want something like this, it's not hard to come by in any kind of brand. Ooh, that was, do you ever just feel nauseous whenever you do that? How many of you just drop polish on polish? This is a black and gold topper in similar vein. Again, I can just get rid of that. Rose gold glitter, very pretty, but I don't wear rose gold that often. And then we've got 2 greens. Does it stress anybody out how I shake stuff up? I'm just like all over the place. This one is Green with Envy. Not my kind of color. It's just too pastel-y. This one is Ivy League. I want to swatch it just for fun. Ooh, that's fun. Kind of springy. I'm going to keep that one. I'll never wear it, but I'm going to keep it. I already know. Oh, I already had a swatch wheel right there. What the heck? Why do I have 2 half-used swatch wheels? Okay. The last, I think, of the Sally Hansen's are... Sally. We've got this bottle and this bottle are the exact same, but you got 2 different lines. Sally, Sally, Sally. I would like to swatch these and decide. This one, actually, I know I don't want. I like texture stuff, but I don't like this color, so this one can go. And it's called Mint Tint, just in case you cared. The other 3 are Keeping It Real, Make a Splash, and Small But Mighty. So let's... Oh, geez, I hit myself in the face with that. I'm sure you guys are just so stressed. So let's do Keeping It Real. Because this is not like a mint green. It's more like a... Oh my god. It's more like a nothing. It's more like a nothing green. Goodbye. You are not keeping... She's not keeping it real. She's keeping it fake as hell. Make a Splash. Okay, yeah, that one can stay. Love that. I don't think I'm gonna want this one. I don't like this purpley tone. I like that gold glitter in it though. Nope, absolutely not. Goodbye. Okay. Goodbye. This is my only Salon Perfect. This is what? This is China Glaze's like sub brand, right? It's called like Rose Gold Digger. Oh, that one's real chunky, real gummy. It's not for me. Real thick. So that one can go. Let's save the indies for last. Let's go through all of the remaining Sinful colors. So this one is Donut Even. This one is scented. I know some people don't think that theirs are scented that well. Mine, I felt like were very powerful. This is kind of like a crelly pink with bar glitters to look like sprinkles. Absolutely, yes, keeping. Let's see what else. This one, oh, I love this one. Pizza Party. It's supposed to look and smell like pizza. Again, not getting rid of that. And then, oh, we have a couple essentials. So these were from another scented line. Himalayan salt scented, and this one's called Salt Bath Babe. This one's scented like Milky Bath, which sounds disgusting. And this one's called Bath Goals. These are very like lightly scented, so I don't really have any qualms with these. I keep all the scented polishes. They're fun. This one is scented like a taco, and it's called Taco Tuesday. It's got that, like, I really like this because it's got like the reds in there to look kind of like tomato, green for lettuce. And we've got these like little yellow bar glitters for cheese. I have a couple friends from Mexico, and they always invite us over. They make us tacos, and it's great. And like, they always laugh, and they're like, if you see cheese on a taco, you know you're in an American joint. And I was like, okay, well, I do like the cheese though. Not gonna lie. We're keeping that one. Oh, here's another like special one. This one is called Save the Bees. And if you guys know anything about me, you know I love bees and I'm all for saving them. So we are like friends of bees in this house. So that one can stay. I think the rest are just like regular old Sinful colors. So looking at all of these, I'm like, oh, there's two more. I'm like, I don't care about any of these. Like, none of these are... Oh, wait. I care about this one. This one's a special one. This is from the Winnie Harlow line. This one's called Berry Crush, and it's got the fun, like, little flecks in it. So that one can stay. I lied. But the rest of these, I just don't wear these types of colors. So I'm going to get rid of... I'm a liar. Okay, I don't like this color, but it's part of that smoothie texture line, so I don't want to get rid of it. Like, it's not... It kind of looks like a strawberry. But I don't think I would wear it that much, but I want to keep it. I'm sorry. I should cut all that and redo it and pretend like I didn't say all that. But I'm not gonna. Okay. This one's called Easygoing. I will never wear that. You guys know. This one's called Starfish. And you know what? I like wearing this one when I remember that I have it, but I never wear it. And I reach for a Zoya that I have that's a similar color. So I don't need those. This one is Aubergine, and it's a really pretty color, but I don't wear it. That's the thing. Like, I think it looks nice on me, but I just won't reach for it. This is a rose gold color. This one's called Hush Money, and I really think my sister likes rose gold. I don't know why I have that stuck in my head. I don't know if she actually does, but every time I see a rose gold, I'm like, yeah, I think she would like that, so she can have it. And then this one's called Luminary. I don't like this. This one looks like peachy pink. Okay, so we're not going to keep that one. It doesn't look good on me. What do we have left in here? We have a bunch of sassy sauces, and then I have them in 2 different bottle shapes, and then I have one sassy cat lacquer. This one's called We Are the Superstar. I got this in... Is this like a polished up gamer? I can't remember how I got this. It's green, and it's got a red shimmer running through it, which I'm sure you guys remember like a few minutes ago when I said I love these kind of grungy greens with red. I feel like you can't really see the red. Can you? Not really. Oh, it's very fair. But I really like that color green, so that one can stay. I think that's my only sassy cat. Okay, so most of my sassy sauces, if not all of them maybe. Oh, I got them all from Polish and Beauty Expo. So here's something real funny about me. Is that I bought Like, what? Do you see? What is wrong with me? Why am I like this? Why doesn't anyone stop me? Rob will be there and be like, don't you have one kind of like that? And I'll be like, no, you don't know anything. And then I get it home and it's like, yeah, I absolutely have. I have 9 like that. Let's save the purples for last. They should get their own dedicated swatch wheel, to be quite honest. And these are kind of similar too. Okay. Let's see. Crap. I bought both of these at the same time. This one's Barb and this one's Vibin. And I literally, I was like, I don't know which one to get. And Rob was like, just get them both. I was like, okay. So this one's like lighter and it's got kind of like a goldy green shimmer. And then this one's more like hot pink with a hot pinky purple shimmer. So yeah, keeping both of those. This one was very much like spur of the moment. It's just a cream. It's called Can't Elope. But I liked the color, so I had to have that. This one is called RAR. I wish they put like RAR and then they put like XD, to be very like early 2000s MySpace kid. Very pretty. I love yellow. Yellow is one of my favorite colors. So I really get annoyed. There's so many people who are like, I don't like yellow. And I'm like, well, shut up. Yellow's great. Because to me, I noticed a very significant difference in my life. I know this sounds so silly. But when I embraced the color yellow and was like, it's a happy color and I want things that are yellow, I noticed a very uptick in my mood. So I'm keeping that. Oh, look, another pink. This one's called Hot Girl Summer. I saw this one from like across the room and was like, I need that. This one's called Sea Alice 2.0, and I got this as a mystery. So like if you spend enough at their booth, you get like a mystery polish, and that's why it's a thermal. I don't really buy thermals very often, although lately I've been buying more. Let's swatch that one. Oh, that's pretty. I don't even care if it says it's a thermal. I don't even know what it would flip to, but like, look how pretty it is. I don't care. I hope it's dead because I like it just like that. So let's keep that. We know why she picked this. But let's swatch it anyways, just so you guys can see how pretty it is. It's just so strange. In a couple coats, that would build up really fun. And of course, it's going to be sheer, but like I said, I'm into the sheers right now. It's called Kiss My Grass. So now we've got our 2 kind of tealy blues and then 3, 6, 8 purples. So let's swatch the tealy blues on this one because it's got some space. This one's a thermal. This one's the Magnificent Mile. So this one was from PBE 2022. I don't know if I bought this or if it came in the bag. That was so many years ago, you guys. But I'm sure it's dead by now. I feel like I wore this when it flipped. Okay, I like that. And then this one is Chi-Town VIP 2023. So this one did come in the VIP bag. And this one was last year's. And the color looks very, very stunning in the bottle. Okay. I like smashed the brush on there. All right, they're very different in my humble opinion. So both can stay. The last few are... Whoa! What? Are you kidding me? I was like, man, these look really similar. I'm an idiot. Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay. Why did I do that? So these are the same. A lot of these are just like purple flakies or some like kind of purple glitter. This is like a purple flaky. Okay. So I think I've got them in the order I want to swatch them on the wheel. So, well, we're only going to swatch one of these because they're the exact same polish. So Spillin' Tea, apparently I really wanted this one. Can't believe I did that. So whoopsie doodles. So that's Spillin' Tea. This one's a thermal. This is the Polish Nooks Winter 2022. Do you want to build a snowman? That was like a really big letdown of an advent calendar. Oh, I don't think I like that tone of purple. This one is Yay, You're Here. This was a PBE exclusive. Okay, I like that one for sure. We'll keep that one probably. This is Shaken Not Stirred. This one looks like it's got like reflective. Oh, no, it's just very shimmery. I love how sloppy I am. This one's more blue. Chicago Mashup 23. So this one was PBE last year. I'm so excited for PBE this year. Definitely, if you see me there, come say hi. Don't feel nervous, because guess who else is nervous? It's me. I get really sweaty at PBE because so many people want to talk to me and treat me like I'm famous, and I'm like, oh my god. So don't feel nervous, because I'm also nervous. Okay, this one looks more purple in the bottle, but it's kind of sheerer. And this one's very different. This one's called Tropical Heatwave. What did I tell you what this one was called? Spin Me Right Round, baby. And then this one's probably the most unique. Ooh, very fun. It's got some iridescent flakes in there. And that one is called I think I said the Tropical Heatwave. Okay, so I will I'll keep one copy of Spillin' Tea. But now I want to know, do they look different? Let's see here. They're about the same. I'll keep the square bottle one because I like the square bottles more. So we will get rid of this one. I swear, how did that get on my spreadsheet? Not twice. What a mess. Okay, so that one can stay. So that's those two. This is from the box that I didn't really like. Do you want to build a snowman? So that's the Polished Nook. Do you want to build a snowman? I don't like that color purple. I'm gonna get rid of it. This is, I'm gonna like dump one of these over. I can already tell. This is Yay, You're Here. I want that one. We're on this more like blue, very like thick with glitter, shaken not stirred. That one can stay. I think I'm probably gonna keep the rest of these. This is Chicago Mashup. I'll keep that one. This one is so odd because like, look at it on the swatch wheel. It's like clear, kind of bluish, and then in the bottle, it straight up looks like purple to me. Oh no, I see the blue shifts. Okay, that one can stay, and then this one can stay. So it's kind of funny how a lot of those looked very similar in the bottle, but to the trained eye, they're very different, you know? Okay, definitely kept a lot more from this drawer, but that's okay. Like I said, there's no goals here. So here is what is going into the purgatory bin, which I think is probably our biggest one yet. Kind of looks like it. So that's pretty good. Here, let me show you. Here's the bin. It's just like a copy paper box that I had Rob get me from his job. Here it is so far. And like you know, this isn't like a definite getting rid of. This is I will go over these again. I feel like I gotta say it like 9 times because there's always somebody in my comments being like, why didn't you get rid of these? What are you doing? Did you take them off your spreadsheet? I'm like, no, I told you I'm not doing any of that yet until it's officially gone. You know what I mean? So this box might not be enough by the end of it. I've still got, like I said, 3 more full Helmers, 6 drawers each, and then there's 1 more drawer on the Helmer we just did. So we've got like Orly and OPI, Hollow Taco, China Glaze. Those are some of my bigger brands. Wow. This feels weird to be like, I don't care about these, you know, but I don't. It's kind of freeing in a way. I'm so mad about that one. Okay. This one. Why? I cannot believe I bought it twice. That has not happened to me in so long. Like, actually, I think I've only had that happen like a handful of times. But yeah. So that's the box. You can see it's still got a few inches there. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Several more to come, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.